2026.
I'll make that motion.
John, Joe. So, the contract was up with the fire department. We met with them, and because of the, new people coming on and stuff, they said, let's just do a year and we'll come back to it after. It's a 3% increase, and, they are obviously very supportive of our town, and we thought it was a very, fair agreement. We have the chief here if anybody has any questions. But, we so appreciate everything he does for the town. They all do for the town. They're very hardworking people, and they support us every day, so we're very happy.
Can I just say too that I worked in fire departments my whole career, and you guys are doing what you need to do and doing a good job at it. So thank you.
Even with all the restrictions and all the requirements. They have a lot more requirement now than they ever have. So, does anyone have any questions, concerns?
Are there any other funds that are contributed to the volunteer fire department?
They have an awards
Through
program.
Novellis or that kind of thing, since we're sistering up with them, or no?
No, this is just for Scriba. Novellis has their own fire department. Do they ask for support sometimes? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't like pair up and pay half or anything like
There's
that.
the fire district tax.
Yes, that's how it, yes.
You know, the new plants pay a fire tax, you pay.
And that goes into this budget?
Yes.
On top of, that's what my
Sorry,
question is.
Sorry.
Because it seems like an awful, doesn't seem like an awful lot of money for operating costs and future expansion and buying engines and so forth. That was my concern.
Can I just say that Novellis does a great job helping out Scriba as well. One hand washes the other, and the Scriba volunteers do a great job.
Yeah, they do.
Can I say that the way you really think?
Anyone else? Well, if there's nothing more, I'd like a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll move that.
Okay,
I second.
Jamie? And we're gonna move into, the town board meeting, and would everybody mind standing up to the flag? Our flag is right behind us. The roll call, because we just did it. I'm gonna need a motion for the minutes from the previous meeting from November 19th, 2025. We had a public hearing and a regular meeting.
I'll move that.
Jamie? Joe? Okay, any comments? I did have a couple things, Becky. Resolution number 25-182. The second was, Michael, not Battles.
We'll check the,
Yep.
recording.
And then, 185, the motion was made by, Mr. Bailiff.
We'll, check the recording.
Yep.
And let you know via email.
Yep, that'd be great. And then I believe, under, you had Timothy Hibbert, but I believe it was Jim Hibbert. It's page 63.
With the camper.
Yep.
They're both here. Which one of you, Jim?
It was Jim.
Okay. I probably wouldn't be able to tell with the recording with the voices, so,
Could be,
okay, I
yes.
will change that to Jim.
On page 64, last sentence, it says that I stated she had them complete forms. I'm not sure what that meant.
The, complaint form.
When people file a complaint, but the reference was about the Friday's opening.
Yes.
Yeah, there weren't complaints, they just were making comments to people. Inquiring if we were going to be open on a Friday.
I'll have to look into it because I do remember that was correct.
Okay.
But I'll look into it.
All right, and page 65, under U, the middle section of the,
Reference.
paragraph, yep, reference the raise.
Yeah.
Yep, it, I believe, if you could kindly check, that I said, to my knowledge, and I think you quoted it, and that's it. Okay, so she's gonna check that stuff, she'll let us know, but we can, Kevin, we can still approve the minutes and then have a correction, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I need, if there's no other comments or concerns, all in favor,
Aye.
opposed, passed and carried upon corrections.
I'm sorry, who made the motion for the?
Jamie and then Joe was how we opened it. Alright. And then, I need a motion to accept the reports from the supervisor, the town clerk, codes, dog control, historian, justice, and planning place. Joe and John.
Did you say Justice Department?
Yep.
Yeah.
And planning, everybody's the same this time. Any comments or concerns?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed and carried. Okay. I wanna make a quick little announcement. Mr. Chase came to visit me a couple weeks ago, and we've been talking a lot about this local law 5. 4, because it was wrong to begin with. Anyway, I understand why he feels that, it's 2, campers. But when we talked about this local law, and it was presented to us, we talked about it, it meant commercial, campgrounds and commercial stuff. So I want to apologize, because I don't ever want to, mislead anybody, but for me, we definitely felt that it was for a commercial campground. So, just so everyone knows, it's a 6-month moratorium, and we wouldn't do anything anyways because it's winter, but irregardless, we would not go to your home and say, oh, you have 3 campers, you know, we're gonna fine you or whatever. That was never the goal of this, local law to begin with, and I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on, resolutions and motions. Resolution number 1, authorizing the town supervisor to enter into a 1-year fire protection agreement in the amount of $358,494 with the Scriba Volunteer Fire Corporation Incorporated for 2026. Can I get a motion?
Wanna move that?
Joe, Jamie. Any comments or concerns? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed and carried. Resolution number 2, to close out the the Route 104 water tank project and move remaining fund balance from interest earned back to the water district fund. Can I get a motion?
I make that motion.
Jen? Jamie? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed and carried. Resolution number 3, authorizing the advertisement of bids for gravel, cutting edge, grader blades, snow plow shoes, I'm not gonna say that word, corrugated pipe and pipe arches. Bids are to be open Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026 at 10 a.m. in the municipal building. Can I get a motion?
I'll move that.
Joe? Peg? Any discussion? We do this every year.
Yes.
Any discussion?
No.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed and carried. Resolution number 4, establishing the standard workday of 7 hours for the typist and account clerk position in the municipal building as part of the monthly reporting formula to calculate days for service for the New York State retirement system, beginning with January 2026 report. Can I get a motion? Jamie? Second? Peg? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed and carried. Resolution number 5, directing the town highway superintendent to maintain accurate payroll records and other documentation and provide it to the town board for review and approval. May I get a motion?
I'll move that.
Joe? Peg? Any discussion?
Yeah. Every department, sends in a report. What they did, how it was done, who did what. We don't get anything, we don't know what projects have been done, or are being planned, or what. Could we add that to it, to have, just a report, so it's these people's money, see how it's spent?
Kevin, it's never been done for as long as I remember, but can that become a requirement, to have some sort of summary of the work for the month?
It can be. I would recommend that that be a
Separate.
separate, resolution, only because this one's very specific to payroll records, but
Yeah.
you could certainly do that, and maybe even at the organizational meeting, that might be appropriate time, because it's the beginning of the new year. And lay it out that all departments shall submit, reports of activities for the prior month.
So I'm just curious, you mean like I give you a town clerk report, something like that?
Right, something like that, yeah. You know, like recreation, they give report history, they give
Yeah,
detailed.
okay, so
reports
you just
of-
wanna add it to the monthly reports then?
yeah,
Okay, thank you.
That's all I have.
Anyone else? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed and carried. Sorry, I'm writing it up. I need a motion to pay the bills as presented in abstract 12 in the amount of $409,806.68.
I'll make that.
No second.
So John, and then Joe. You guys are good. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed and carried. So we're gonna open the meeting to all speakers and give you a maximum of 5 minutes, time allowed. Please state your name and, let the clerk know and try to speak clearly so she can gather. Thank you.
Sue Lee. Just a update on, no progress on Skyline Drive on the burned up house. You know, there's a dumpster in the front yard. There's a dumpster in the front yard still, mattresses in the back, the thing's wide open. Front door's open. The neighbors stated that they saw people walking up from there, that they may have been in the house, they don't know. So, just looking for more help, that's all.
I'll get a
Sue, if you don't mind passing it. Yes,
Oh, I
thank
get
you.
Because I want to go on that. Debbie White. So my question is, my neighbors told me that they were given 60 days. My question is, does the property eventually go up for sale? And do neighbors get first choice of buying the property?
This is County Route 1, the burnout trailer.
The other burnout.
The other side. He's a junk.
I think it's in here, Kevin. It's getting very close to the 30 days.
I don't even know if the town would have any.
Is this a code violation?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
no, you're right, Joe. To answer your question specifically, after the time limit is up, the court would impose a fine, but unless the property is fallen on back taxes, right? That would be the county, and they would foreclose and hold a tax sale on that property that anyone can bid on, but immediate neighbors don't get first dibs necessarily. You'd have to bid like anybody else.
We'll root for you.
Make sure you make it there.
Do you know if the taxes are up to date? Or?
I would imagine they are. Can someone live in their camper all winter? That's my other question too.
They cannot.
I'm sick of cleaning up the garbage in my yard.
Oh, yeah.
It's blowing, there's a toilet still there though. If you ever have to go to the bathroom and you're driving by County Route 1, you can stop and go to the bathroom. There's two. Well, I'll put some out for you. Oh, sorry.
So what are your actions? I got it.
It's a code violation matter, it's in court, but, you know, there's no, the question was asked, what happens after 30 days? It's up to the judge to determine, whether there's a fine to be imposed or some other action taken. But after that 30 days, it doesn't give anyone, certainly the town doesn't have any right to then just force the sale of that property.
Sorry, Kevin, I didn't mean to force the sale of the property. I meant force the cleanup of the property through the code.
Yeah, it's through
Sorry.
code enforcement, through legal action, the courts. They have the ability to fine the property for every day it's in violation. Those fines can add up, but it's really a function of the court, the legal process at this point.
Okay, thank you.
Sharice Wills, my question was about the municipal building, the positions there. Are the hours changing?
Yes.
So what are they going from?
We have them posted on the website and on the doors. So effective January 2nd, because the 1st is New Year's. We are moving to 5 days a week. So the municipal building itself will be opened from 9:30 to 3:30.
But so the typist and the account clerk positions are 7 hours, but.
Correct, they're full-time people, so their hours, the building won't be open then. Their hours are from 8 to 3:30.
So the municipal building will be open from 8 to 3:30, but the rest of the town is open at different hours?
That's because they're full-time, they have to get their hours in, so they have to have 7 hours a day. So they'll be working 8 to 3:30. But they don't open the building when they get there. They can make appointments if they need to, schedule appointments.
But their hours always were 7 hours a day?
Their hours were 8 hours a day. They moved it to 7 and gave that extra day on Friday.
Okay, so I guess I'd like to go back to last month and just encourage you to reconsider changing the hours of the town back to the 4-day. And I say that because hearing from our town clerk, it doesn't seem to be a positive impact on those that work there, and it doesn't seem to have much of an effect on the town. I mean, there haven't been complaints about it as we've established, and hearing from the town clerk, the hours have been, or the days have been Monday through Thursday for years. And, plans have already been made for next year, so it doesn't look like the impact would be beneficial for the town. So I'm just asking you if you would reconsider. You want to sit over here?
Carl Slow, I got a couple of questions. On the closing of the water tower project, what does that exactly mean? And how much money from the interest is going into the, district fund?
So, the water tower, was used, that there were ARPA funds, so they, earmarked them to put in or replace the water tower on 104.
Owned by the town tavern?
Yes, no, well, yes,
The one-
meat market is what I would,
Right, yep.
but yes. So, that project, do you remember when that started, was it like 19? I feel like it might have been 19.
Maybe, yeah.
So that project has finally ended. We got our final bill this month, and we're done with it. So there's, I believe, about $89 left in the account that they're gonna put back into the water.
That was close.
When the ARPA money came in, I believe it was about $748,000. They took that and put it in a special account to earn interest as it was going. That project, was presented to the public to be $748,000. It turned into $1.4 million.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, that's all we ever hear, COVID caused huge significant changes in the project, but it is finally completed.
It's a beautiful new tank though, which should last 50 years or more.
Yeah. Another question, on anything that is like alongside the road that's been sitting there for a while, who do you contact to remove it? Like, tires or beds, crap that people just throw it off to the side instead of doing what they're supposed to do.
Highway department?
Right, yeah.
That's typically.
Out to the
Highway
beds.
department.
Highway? Okay, thank you. That's all I got.
County, the county.
Carl, right next to you.
Carl, right next to you.
No, I want to hear your lovely voice.
Merry, Merry Christmas. So I just want to say, I want to thank the town. There's so many people to thank for the Breeze Across America project. I'm still recuperating. It's been a long haul this year. There was a little more required of all of us because it was huge. For us, it's huge. It was a big change, and we experienced a little bit of growing issues. But I gotta tell you, the volunteers that were there, people now stepping up for next year, we can make this better. And how I really see it becoming better is being a little more respectful, if you will, so that we have time to actually place the wreath, brush off the gravestone, and spend a little time, you know, with the veteran and the people that made this possible for us to live in freedom. So it was a little chaotic this year, but it was really well done. I'm sure Paul, the coordinator from CMAC and Constellation, was amazing. That he probably will give some remarks at some point next year. Constellation came in and just really, because of Paul and the support group there for the military, they really came in and did just a great service, and a lot of volunteers for the drone pilot, the commercial drone. So I can't wait to see these pictures, but unfortunately, a photographer and family lost power the entire next day. So I'm waiting on those. I have, you know, put out the feelers, but again, there's a lot of things that you can't do, and there's a lot of things that you can do. And when you depend on people, you know, sometimes it's a little bit frustrating, but I know they get frustrated with me too. So the idea is this: everybody has a job to do. Everybody does it to the best of their ability, but we could not do it without all of you. And I think that this particular event, the town made a very large impact on the other people from other towns or from CMAC that came in because we showed up in numbers, we sponsored wreaths in numbers, and it just gave us a lot of hope.
It was a nice day.
I'm so glad. So I just want to thank you and just give you a quick report. And honest to God, I'm a little tired of writing articles at this point about things. But I have one more in me, I think. But again, it's a learning curve for me. I don't do promo, I don't do all this stuff, but I'm doing it. And so.
You're doing it well.
Very well.
Thank you. So, with all your support and everything, we'll continue to carry on and make this event worth attending, an event worth sponsoring, an event worth volunteering for. And I just really want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
And I will tell you, that was the first time I ever participated in that, and it will not be the last.
Oh, yeah.
It was
really good.
I really hope
It was very
hundreds
moving
come out
doing that.
the next year.
Anyone else?
Quite a privilege.
Can I just add one more thing? I'm so
You
sorry.
certainly can.
Okay, Clark Ledoux here. He's our buildings and grounds, like, what do we call you? Extraordinaire. And, given the weather that we all appreciate or don't appreciate at this time of the year in this particular event, this guy scouted it out, did it early, made sure everything was packed down for us.
Yep.
He went, the extra mile, making sure that places that we had to go were widened and everything. So I just really want to thank him.
We are going to go into executive session. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I just have a quick question. Kevin, you had stated that, with Mike Berry going to be doing the records and stuff, that possibly all the towns could do those as well. I'm just wondering who would do that for the water department?
That's always been Amy's.
Jamie will do that?
That's always been her in the past.
Well, she's never handed in a report,
Yes, she used to.
but she hasn't in a while,
Correct.
so now she will, possibly.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so we are gonna go into executive session. I need a motion to enter an executive session for the purpose of discussion in accordance with the New York State Public Officers Law, Section 105(1)(f), for matters leading to the appointment, employment, promotion, demotion, discipline, suspension, dismissal, or removal for a particular person or corporation. Joe?
A second.
Jamie. We won't be voting. You are more than welcome to stay if you like. If not, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas.
Are you gonna
Yes.
announce the
Okay.
thing about December 31st?
Yeah.
This is my last monthly meeting, and I just want to say that I'm grateful for the opportunity. I think that the greatest commitment a person can make is service to their towns, and I hope I've done this board a good job. We've worked harmoniously and kept the taxes below 2%. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you.
John, there is one
So-
more meeting.
There is one more meeting.
Yeah, but it's
December
gonna be
31st.
Yeah.
who shows up.
And just so you all know, at the end, we will be making a motion, I'm sorry, because we have to recess this meeting to December 31st for our 2025 year-end meeting. We'll do that when we come out, so I misspoke. Thank you, Jamie.
The 2025 year-end meeting is on the 31st at what time?
10 o'clock,
10 o'clock
and
in
it
the
will be
morning.
back over to the municipal building. We have to come over here because they do the Christmas project
Thank
Oh,
you.
in
Kathy's
December.
Thank you for
yeah.
that.
I just didn't want to miss it.
No,
And
that's,
it will be in the paper and on the website.
Yes, yep. We have it all in the newspaper on our website. Well, actually, it's on the website right now, because I had them put it up there the other day.
Thank each and every one of you about this, for allowing us year after year to move you over here. All of the boards, the planning
It's a
board,
pleasure.
everybody.
Well, thank you for what you do.
Yes, it's a great service to the community.
Frozen ones.
26.
Drive safe, and again, have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.